It's the eve of Thanksgiving. We got a special one for y'all.
We got a little treat, just a little bonus episode. I'm not even going to call it an episode, just a bonus little treat for you.
Get your turkey smoked, fried, baked, however you like it. Get your mashed taters made up and get ready for a good one.
That's right.
And get your cess on.
Get sassy for Thanksgiving.
Sassy, baby, sassy.
Welcome to the Shane Edmonds Show. This is your special guest speaking, Kip Berry, here with the host of the Shane Edmonds Show,
Blake.
Josh.
And Jason.
With special guest,
Geoff.
Jeffrey.
we're back.
Geoff, if we're going to be right
Is
here.
it
G-off.
Jeffrey Dahmer or
It's
Jeffrey
the,
Epstein?
it's the letter G hyphen O-F-F. G-off. Get the fuck off.
Like, your first name should have been Jack, and then a me. Jack Mehoff.
That went completely sideways.
Welcome to episode 21.
Woot woot.
The week leading into Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Day.
Whoop, whoop. Eat that turkey with your pilgrims and have a good time.
And the indigenous people.
Fuck Northam and his 25 limit rule. You motherfuckers better get all your family together.
I'm
That's
going to
right.
have 26 people just to see what he does about it.
What was the rule? It was if you were attending like a funeral, right? You're allowed to have more?
Or be in a restaurant.
Or it could just be it's a funeral for our pet turkey.
Yeah, that's true.
See?
Hey, there
Loophole.
you go.
We have family attending a funeral for the pet turkey.
That's right. That we decided to smoke and eat as well.
We're not a family of waste.
We
Tried
to cremate him, but the fire just didn't get hot enough.
Yep.
Gotta love Turkey Day, people.
Scrumptious. Yeah. What are you doing there?
we
What
don't
are you
really-
doing, Blake?
Here at the Cess, we're all about family, so I hope everyone has a very good Thanksgiving
Yes, enjoy your time with your
this
family,
week.
especially
Family is the most important thing in life, and you only get one of them.
especially during this
That's right.
this COVID times where you don't really get to see your family as often as you
I'm
might want to.
going to bring in some politics, man. This will be the next thing they cancel, Thanksgiving. Oh, we came in and we hurt the indigenous people. We can't celebrate Thanksgiving. That's going to be It's going to be on the chopping block.
You know, have y'all seen that new Red Bull
How long
commercial?
before you think Christmas is gone?
That's right after Thanksgiving. Literally, figuratively.
We can't celebrate anything that has, religion.
I mean, they've already
It
changed
might
Columbus
offend
Day.
somebody else's religion.
Columbus Day is already Indigenous Peoples Day now.
No.
Christmas is still pretty important for the economy, though.
No, it
Think about all
absolutely
those
is.
businesses
It is.
So is Thanksgiving.
So
now.
are all the
Thanksgiving.
businesses that they're shutting down right now.
True that.
Thanksgiving's important too. I mean, think about it. I mean, for grocers, shit. Not just turkey they buying, stuffing, cranberry sauce, rolls, potatoes.
Tomatoes, potatoes.
Tomatoes, potatoes.
Beans, greens, ham, lamb, tomatoes, potatoes.
That's one thing I miss about Facebook is seeing that kind of shit.
There you go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah. Chicken. Did she say chicken? Lamb? I ain't got that. I don't have the finances for lamb. Y'all got who's serving up lamb?
You're serving a fucking brisket for Thanksgiving. I don't want to hear it.
Got him.
What do y'all prefer? Traditionally cooked turkey or deep fried turkey?
Deep fried.
Deep fried, you
100%.
think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Traditional
I can't
oven-
get like oven roasted turkey. I can't get down with a deep fried.
I love a deep fried turkey.
You don't-
I love
have you-
anything
I like
deep
it
fried.
roasted. I mean,
See-
it's good, but just like growing up, man, just the homey feeling of just a roasted turkey.
I see.
But then you run into the issue with turkey is so hard to cook and get it right. In a
Especially
traditional
roasted.
sense, because it dries out so easily.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
deep
so-
fried does make it
Grandma's so afraid of giving the family salmonella. So she cooks the fuck out that bird.
She does.
And I swear she...
The thing bust open and moths fly out.
If you don't put... You got to put the gravy on. It's like freeze-dried turkey.
Like
you got to put the gravy on it to reactivate the damn turkey breast.
Like that episode of the Clark Griswold when he cut into the turkey and the thing bust open like a dry ball.
So I'm afraid of an oven roasted turkey because I'm afraid it's not going to be
good.
good.
Oven roasted, man. It's just
I got
what I grew up with.
I smoke my turkey.
Never
in
done
the smoker.
Yeah, that's good. I gotta say, I only eat
You
like
have a big ass smoker.
I do.
I only eat like one slice of turkey. I just go all
Last
in
year,
for the
I
fucking
One
sides.
slice of turkey on
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
I don't do a whole lot of turkey either.
All about
I
those
go to-
rolls.
I do like the ham.
Honestly,
You-
I do-
You got to mix it.
I do
I'm
more
all
ham.
about that sweet potato casserole.
So
Oh,
let's
no.
not get too much into this because I have a little thing we're going to do later that will involve this. So
to talk.
Jeff, talk.
you got to speak up, Jeff.
Too
You
much
just got to
work.
start
I'm
yelling.
going out to eat for Thanksgiving.
All right, so I used to work at Cracker Barrel way back in the day, and let me tell you what, you'd be surprised how many people order Cracker Barrel on Thanksgiving.
Well, there's an ad on Facebook right now.
Huh?
There's an ad on Facebook.
For-
Order your
you-
Thanksgiving meal
From Cracker Barrel?
from Cracker Barrel.
Let me tell you what, when I worked at
Can I
Cracker
order it
Barrel,
Pre-order.
now?
Like, you just go pick up the whole daggone thing.
yo, everybody had to work Thanksgiving Day morning.
I do remember that.
They did close
when you work there.
That's
like
messed
the
up.
whole. If you worked there, I don't care what. If you were just part time, full time, you worked Thanksgiving.
I'd be calling in sick.
Nope, you fired.
That's fine.
Food Line was the same way though. Like when I worked there in high school, like everybody worked that morning. I mean, they were only open till like 2:00. But
Time out. Shout out to retailers finally going back
oh, they're all closing down
to
Thanksgiving
not
Day.
fucking
Yeah.
opening.
I don't want to say all of them, but all the big
Thanksgiving.
ones
A
have.
huge-
A huge
of 'em.
list.
Yeah.
There's a huge list.
Yeah.
Like
Like, oh,
sons of bitches when they started that shit.
Like trying to
man.
do Black Friday the day before Black Friday.
Yeah. Yep.
Great Thursday.
Yeah, that's not a Black Friday at that point.
No. But now during COVID, everybody's like, everything started online all like a month beforehand. The whole month of November, there's been.
I feel like the
deals.
way the world's going, shopping in a store is going to come to an end at some
It's
point.
almost-
because everybody buys everything online now. Going to an actual store to buy something is rare.
Yes, it
I
is.
feel like the movie Back to the Future is like coming more and more of a reality. Like the way we do
Or
things.
not Back to the Future, Demolition Man.
Mm.
Remember, like if you cursed, you got in trouble. Oh God! Remember he cursed and he'd get the little ticket out of the wall.
Don't forget.
Taco Bell was like,
We'd be screwed here.
yeah.
Don't forget your mask, everybody. You don't want to catch a misdemeanor.
I was at where did I go to? I was that when I was at BJ's. No, I was at Kroger. And literally the woman's walking through the store and an employee's chasing her down. Do you need a mask from us? I was like, are
No,
you kidding
thank
me?
you.
Oh, are you kidding me? Like, that's a bit overkill. Like trying to give her a disposable. It was hilarious. Yeah, you had to be there, but
All right, so I want to ask. It's Thanksgiving week. I want to know what's your official favorite.
nope.
What?
Don't do it.
Oh, is that what you're going with
Don't
later?
do it. Don't do
Is
it.
that your thing? Is that the later thing?
Yeah.
All right.
That's going to be our overrated, underrated, favorite,
All right,
least
so I
favorite
want to go
topic.
around the room.
Like, you want to just start now? We'll do it.
Oven roasted
No.
turkey is going to Kip.
Yep.
Jeff,
I don't know. I need to think about it for a minute.
have you had smoked turkey?
Of course. Yeah.
And you've had deep fried.
Yeah. For some reason, I got mac and cheese on my mind.
Save that for later, apparently.
Yeah, mine's going to be all about
I'm
the sides.
specifically
Mine's all about
asking
the sides.
Your favorite style of the turkey?
Just the
favorite
turkey.
style of turkey.
Yeah, how would you get oven roasted, deep fried, or smoked?
Can't beat deep fried.
Blake?
I'm gonna go deep fried.
Yes, I'm the oddball
Josh?
out here.
I'm going to say smoked.
I'm on the smoke too.
Well, while we're on
I
the topic,
I love a smoked
the
turkey.
fireman's going to come out of me. People who are deep frying your turkeys, please make
Oh,
sure
be
that
careful.
it is
Yes.
outside and your turkey is completely thawed.
Well, I got a deep fryer set up in my living room right now.
You will be surprised at the amount of people that actually deep fry in their kitchen.
Kippy's not coming over to
I think
save you.
the problem.
I'm off duty.
I don't think
You don't have
the
like a
frozen
Hippocratic
turkey
oath or anything like that.
No. Well, I do, but
I'm gonna argue the fire.
Only thing I got is water at my house, and that's not going to help you.
Yeah, that's not going to help in a grease fire.
I'm gonna argue with the firefighter for a second. I don't think the frozen turkey is so much the issue, more than too much grease in the pot is.
Well, it's
people don't realize that what you need to do first, take that turkey before you take that butterball wrapper off of that bad boy, right?
Yeah.
Set it down in that pot, okay, and fill that thing up with water, and see where that water line is with that turkey.
that's
Now pull
true.
the turkey out, and you need to know where that water line is with the turkey out of it,
Yep.
and that's where you fill it to with your grease.
Yep. And that's
then
true.
Fire it up.
And that's true. You do need to know the level, but a lot of people also is like they will take a frozen turkey out and not thaw it, and as soon as they drop that in, all that water melts almost instantly, and then it overflows.
That's true. But I'm saying I've seen
But I mean,
a lot
your
of the
method
grease.
is also a pretty smart thing to do. Check the level first, then fill it up to grease with that level. Yeah. So you know where it's going to stop at.
Just be smart about
And
your
then-
shit, people.
And just, do it in the middle of the backyard, away from fences and trees, so if it does overflow, it's not going to catch your deck on fire.
Yeah.
People do it on their deck, and it catches the deck on fire. Do it in the grass. You can plant more.
Yes. Don't
Your deck
don't burn
catches
the
on
house.
fire, get some in the house. It's a little different story.
Think this stuff through, guys.
Yeah,
think it
so
through.
just practice safe cooking.
Kip, should everyone have a fire extinguisher in their house?
Yes,
Most
everybody
people
should.
don't.
Everybody should have a dry fire extinguisher within reach of their stove.
I have two fire extinguishers. I don't know if they're valid though.
Yeah.
I will
You're
say
supposed to inspect them every month.
I don't. Listen,
I mean,
I'm a
supposedly,
homeowner.
like in a commercial.
I'm a homeowner. I'm not calling FireX out to certify my damn fire extinguishers.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's
And I've
always
got two in the camper.
Yep. It's always a good idea to have a fire extinguisher in the house. And what I tell people, have a fire extinguisher where it's visible, so you see it every day. Because some people will put the fire extinguisher like
In
under
the
in the
cabinet,
cabinet or
In
under
the-
the kitchen sink.
Under the kitchen
and then
sink, way in the
when
back.
shit hits the fan, you're like, oh, where's the damn extinguisher? But if you walk outside and that thing's bolted to the side of the cabinet every single day and you see it, like it's subconsciously in your mind. You know
Look,
where that freaking
It's
thing
Thanksgiving Day. Grab that flour.
is. You could
Throw
grab the flour.
The grease fire. You throw
Yep.
some flour on that thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Blake, do you have a fire extinguisher in your house?
I don't think so. But
I think he's just banking on me coming over.
yeah,
Just like everything else, right?
Time out. We do have another special guest. My dog Remy is now on the podcast with the sons of bitches.
She is not.
She looks
enjoying
terrified.
this. Yeah, she's not happy right now.
What the hell's going on in here?
Ashley's going to kill you.
You promised me
Yeah.
freaking bacon
People-
bites, boy.
Time out.
Blake
Time
did
out.
promise us cookies. I don't know if anybody else remembers that.
Yeah, where are the cookies?
We can preheat the oven. First off,
Oh,
we
no.
are
Not
recording
happening.
this the same night as episode 20, and she did say, "Just so you know, I don't plan on being out all night, so I don't know why you expect having all big old guys night here.
Here it is, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, still ain't home. Just saying, ain't mad, but she ain't home.
4 hours past her bedtime.
Very true.
I couldn't go to sleep that early.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But no, y'all got any? What y'all's Thanksgiving plans? Y'all any traveling here?
Nope.
No, I'm staying home.
I'll be home smoking a brisket and a turkey all day.
Think I'm going to my sister's house.
I'll be visiting Jason's house, and then I'll be visiting Mimi's house. Mimi didn't get a shout out last episode, but she'll get an episode. Today. A shout out tonight.
Mimi's on that juice. We'll be at Mimi's for lunch,
We will
and
be
then I'll be going to see my grandma.
I want you to bring some.
in
Hey,
North Kakalaki.
No, Emporia,
Oh, that one.
Hey.
Okay.
E-Town,
bring some
E-Town
naughty,
bound.
bring some naughty by nature wine. That is a shout out.
Oh, we'll try to get.
Sponsor,
Unpaid.
hashtag sponsor, Naughty by Nature. If you love wine, please hit us up. Our Mimi, they make their own. It is really good. We don't get any.
He said sponsor, but we're not getting paid.
We
for
don't
this.
get any
An
fucking.
unpaid sponsor.
Whoa, whoa! You guys got a table out of the deal.
Well,
Not-
no,
not
this
from-
is-
Not
this
from
is-
Naughty by Nature.
This
Oh,
is
this
from
one-
my boss.
Okay,
Mr.
but
This
it's
is from
kinda like
P.O.
you got a
double
free
D.
table.
Hashtag Pruden. He's my work dad. He didn't invite me for Thanksgiving though. So guess what? Fuck him.
He's no longer your work dad.
Fuck him. He calls Bryce his grandson, but then he don't.
Give that title to Robert.
I don't see him getting no grandson gifts. Damn it, no babysitting.
Where do you work at again?
Tell Todd I love
Cintas.
Robert more than I love him.
Yeah. So Josh is coming over. Bring
Hold
some
on.
Naughty by Nature wine for dinner.
Time out, Jeff. Do you have any Thanksgiving plans?
Oh yeah, come on, Jeff, get it in
A lot
there.
of social distancing, I think.
Oh my,
No more than
God.
25 people.
Getting that turkey delivered to the house
From Cracker Barrel.
Jeff,
from Cracker Barrel.
do you wear your mask while you're driving the car?
I do not. I cannot stand
You know, I have a question for all the people who wear their mask.
Hold on, time out. Jeff, is Wild Bill cooking the turkey or are you?
Who the hell is Wild Bill?
Your dad, William.
Oh, no.
You know Blake's got to give everybody a nickname.
He's losing a lung.
Kippy, get him.
Rona, I'm off duty.
I wish we were like. I wish we had video feed. Because the look that Jeff just gave, like when he said, "Who the hell is Wild Bill?"
Dude, you could set up a live camera on that 2x4 to get the whole table.
We've thought about it.
I got a
It's been in the
GoPro.
works. It just doesn't work.
Hold on. No, time out. Shout out to Brandon Fields, another guy in our neighborhood that is a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Has a camera and is a videographer and is supposed to be videoing us. He was supposed to come over tonight for guys' night, and he's busy. But
COVID.
Social distancing.
we need you, Brandon, for this episode.
Wild Bill's cooking the turkey this year.
Jeff's over there talking about social distancing, but he's sharing a mic with Blake.
Well, Blake's already had COVID.
We're disinfecting
But
it
have
between
you?
conversations.
But have you?
I'm immune.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
So you had COVID too.
Got the antibodies.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm already immune too. So
I'm in the midst of going through it.
I'm pretty sure I've had it. I'm not going to lie. I do know somebody on my friends list on Facebook that currently has it, and she's going through a rough time.
Oh Lord,
She's,
prayers to her.
but she's also always sick, so
Well, she got a
Always.
weak immune system.
24/7.
She needs to take some elderberry vitamins.
Elderberry. This episode is brought to you by.
So what else is popping off Thanksgiving Day? People just going to sit around and fatten up?
Might try to kill a deer that morning.
You ain't.
when's the last time you went?
Oh, last year. When was the last time you killed?
I'm pretty
a deer?
sure. I'm pretty sure your wife said like 8 years ago or some shit.
Okay, last time I killed a deer was 2000.
Is that deer?
No, that was
2000?
no 2013.
Oh, I was about to say.
Might have been
my
that buck. That buck right there on the wall in the studio. Sons of bitches, that's an 8-pointer. 17.
I'm not
and
gonna
a
lie. It
half
looks like
inches
you glued
wide.
those antlers on, Blake.
Well, that
Did
was
you
a-
glue those antlers on?
That was a mount job I got 3 years after I killed it.
That's
That was supposed to be my
barely-
birthday present.
Barely an 8-pointer. Just barely across the line.
Half inch
Wait,
on the kicker up
Wait.
there.
I don't know very much about taxidermy. How do you hold on to that for 8 years?
It was in his freezer.
3 years.
3 years until you get it.
In the freezer.
Well, I know they take the skin and like scrape all the meat off of it, but
No.
How does that work? I'm a little confused
It
right
sits
now.
in the
I need to-
freezer.
There's classes you can take in downtown Richmond on taxidermy.
oh,
Yeah, no, that was a birthday present that took 3 years to get.
What, it
for
sit in
me
the freezer?
killing my first deer.
Yeah, they sit in the freezer.
No, we skinned it and took the meat. It's just the head left over.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying you
And the
kept the whole
pelts.
head in the freezer until
No,
then?
Yeah.
the taxidermist had it for 3 years.
Oh,
In the
okay,
freezer.
Okay.
I don't know how. It might have been done, and maybe the
There was
payment
a-
was
You
never
just
final.
never. You didn't have possession of it.
Yes.
It was delivered to the taxidermist
show-
within a certain, like a couple days.
There
Put
was-
it this way. Put it this way. Time out. I was told.
Stop saying time out.
I was told when I killed my first deer
Hold
that
up.
I would get it mounted no matter what. So it was not in my control of the payment
if
or
it's a
anything
doe.
else. So there you go.
There was a show on like History Channel that had to do with taxidermy or something.
Don't we have a friend that used to do
We had like
taxidermy?
a walk-in
or at least
freezer.
or at least
There was like a walk-in freezer full of like shit waiting to be taxidermied. All right. Speaking of taxidermy,
Yeah.
anybody know what a snow goose is?
no.
Yes.
It-
Snow geese
Illegal
in Virginia?
to kill.
Maybe in Virginia. I don't think they're in Virginia.
Don't we have a friend on Facebook that was just
He's in North Dakota.
yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out CC.
Yeah,
So, all right. So
he's got your name tattooed
the
on his
last
ass.
time I was, well, not
Along
the
with
last
your
time.
wife.
The time before the episode before I got double booked and wouldn't be able to be here, I brought up the veterans thing, right?
Yes.
Same guy that I work with brought in a picture of him holding this snow goose. Huge, massive.
Big Bird.
Yes. So he's like, yeah, I took that thing to a taxidermist. He told me to get the fuck out of there before we both went to jail. He was like, I didn't know you couldn't shoot him.
I didn't think they were in Virginia. A lot of people go to like Arkansas, Missouri, and
Flyover states. The
Yeah.
Midwest.
I don't know. That's just, I saw the picture. That was the story I was told. I don't know. Could have been an albino Canadian goose. I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Whatever. I just made that happened this week. That story was, the picture was brought in this week. So that
10-4.
Are y'all ready to play a game?
what'd you say?
I said I know what I'm having for Thanksgiving.
Snow goose?
Snow goose.
There you go.
Have you ever had goose?
No. Have you ever had quail? No.
Really good. Really good. That's all.
Like,
Let's play a game.
Have you ever had rattlesnake?
Nope.
I have.
What's the weirdest thing you've eaten?
Ooh, there we
All right,
go.
let's go into this. Okay, real
The
quick.
weirdest thing I'd have to say octopus. Like whole baby octopus with the head and all the tentacles
All right.
intact.
Damn.
That's not that
It's
bad.
gross.
What's the
I
difference?
hate
It's a squid,
Yeah,
and, squid and
was-
octopus, same thing.
Yeah, but it had everything, like the eyes, all 8 tentacles.
I was
the
eating,
suction cups.
I was eating squid the other day. That looked just like
Everything.
that.
It was-
Calamari. It was
was-
deep fried, but it was.
This
all
wasn't
there.
deep fried.
Ooh, this was slimy and everything.
Yeah.
Was it cooked at all?
It was cold.
Ooh.
Ew, that's rough.
Did
Yeah.
the tentacles stick to your tongue?
I don't know if they stuck to the tongue, but they were grabby.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And they're
on
like
Sprawl.
super chewy.
Let's move on to Jeff.
Yeah,
what do you
Jeff.
got, bud? Weirdest thing.
I'm gonna have to say octopus. I haven't branched out and eaten like bugs and snakes and stuff.
But you've had octopus, so you
I
know.
had octopus.
Chewy.
The same way he did, cold.
No, it was cooked and it looked awesome, but it tasted.
Was it like the whole thing?
It
was
was a
it-
whole tentacle. But
Oh,
not,
tentacle.
not like.
So
No,
this
more-
was like
yours
the
was-
little head.
He wasn't eating a
everything.
baby. He was eating
Yeah, this was like
you were eating more like
fucking-
calamari style.
yeah,
Yeah, it was.
but it wasn't fried.
But
No, not
calamari's
fried,
good.
yeah.
Blake?
Calamari is good.
Weirdest thing I'd have to say, frog legs.
Never had a
Honestly,
frog
I've
leg.
had frog legs. They're not
TBH.
good.
I say that like chicken.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know.
Not the flavor, but the consistency.
I
Josh?
have a raccoon. That's
How was
probably
that?
mine. Just it was
Gamey.
fine. It was just gamey. Yeah,
Gamey.
it was okay.
Damn trash panda.
That's right. That's my favorite. That's my spirit animal right there.
Trash man.
All right. So I've eaten a lot. I'm not afraid to eat. I love.
I'll
like,
try anything once.
survivalist-
That's my theory. Like if it's
survivalist
presented to
style,
me,
you know?
Yeah.
if it's presented to me, I'll try anything once.
And that's kind of how I am. I'll try anything, any food once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go weirdest. Is escargot.
Some snail.
That's I've had that. It's gross.
Have you had cow tongue?
I have not. I've seen it. I've seen it cooked, but there's no chance in hell I was gonna eat it.
Anybody had caviar?
Yes.
Yes.
You've had. I've never
not
tried
very good.
caviar.
I don't know if it was legit caviar, but I had it was a sushi that had the roe in it. Like a lot, like it was just roe and rice. Nasty. Gross.
I can imagine. Let's get into a game, guys.
All right.
We're gonna switch gears.
What game?
We're gonna play overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite. So I'm gonna give you a topic, and you have to pick the most overrated item, the most underrated item, your favorite, and then the least favorite.
Blake Turner, please pay attention in class.
I'm here, baby.
Bueller.
And obviously, since we've kind of already geared toward this, it's going to be Thanksgiving side dishes.
Ooh.
Or any kind of big meal. It could be Christmas meal. Any kind of big meal like that.
Holiday
Side-
meals.
A
Holiday.
side dish. So not your turkeys and your hams. And
No,
and
like
all
the
that.
dishes that people bring.
Exactly.
Big
Stuffing.
gathering, side
Yeah.
dishes.
Yep. Exactly.
All right, who's
Dressing is so overrated.
So we've already got his overrated. Why don't you go ahead and knock them all out? Underrated.
Underrated. I love the candy yams. I think they're
starting? That's your underrated.
Little
Is that your underrated?
yeah.
Okay.
Favorite? Are we still talking sides?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep. Everything's sides.
Oh man. Mac and cheese. You know, I gotta have that mac and cheese.
Is that your
That's
all-time
my favorite. My
mac
least
and-
favorite. What's that cranberry stuff?
Oh yeah,
Cranberry
fuck that
sauce?
shit. That can go straight in the trash. I don't give a
Oh
fuck
my
about that.
god! You know what? Just leave it in the dish, and I'll take it.
All right, Blake, you want to go?
All right, overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be in that order. Just tell us what you got.
Overrated, I think would be yams.
The fighting words over there.
Underrated is the fucking rolls.
Well, hold on.
Well, there's
Roll.
multiple times. There's multiple rolls.
Depends.
No,
I mean, I'm assuming your family's serving up the White House rolls because they are.
Hawaiian sweet rolls where it's at, dog.
Ooh, I love a Hawaiian.
I mean rolls.
Throw it on the grill.
Maybe
for
that
a
should
few
be
seconds.
my
Oh my god,
There you go.
probably a little
I
bit
don't know.
crisp.
I don't know. Fuck this game. I already hate it.
Favorite?
Favorite?
Just because everybody's roasting you,
Blake's
that's why
struggling.
you hate it.
Favorite is the mashed taters.
Mashed potatoes.
I dip my rolls in mashed potatoes.
I love that. That's a good choice.
Oh my god.
Least favorite.
My eyes are closed. I'm picturing it right
All
now.
right, let's move on to the least favorite.
He just went from 6 to midnight.
Yeah. God, I'm sitting across from them.
Least favorite? Country ham. I hate
What?
a fucking ham.
Country ham is like the best,
I don't like country
The
ham.
salt, man.
No,
bro.
it's always
No.
too salty.
Dude, it's so
Turkey.
good.
Turkey all the way. Fuck a ham.
No, you got to mix it up, turkey and.
But this can't be part of a main dish. You got to re-go.
Ooh, what
You
is
gotta
yeah,
that?
that's main dish.
Unless
Blake-
you're talking about biscuits.
Time out. Jeff just showed me a picture of green bean casserole.
Yeah, that's
Was that your least
that's where it's
favorite?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had it, but it looked really good on that photo. That Google image.
Is that the one with the
With
French onions on top?
the onion strings on top.
so.
I probably wouldn't eat it.
So I haven't had it yet, but I think it's going to be one of my favorites.
Dude, hold on. You didn't give your least favorite. Ham doesn't count. It's got to be a side dish, remember?
It's a side dish. Unless you say a country ham biscuit, then that could count.
No, because I do like ham biscuits.
All right, then pick another fucking thing.
The purple shit, burgundy shit.
The cranberry sauce.
Yeah,
There
fuck
we go.
that.
Or are you talking about the beets?
Beets. Yes.
Let's say, is sauce really a side though?
Beets.
I
Fuck
consider it
beets.
a
Yes,
side.
I eat my
consider it
cranberry
side.
sauce as a side, yeah.
Yeah.
You just eat that by itself?
Because it's not
Spoon it
always
right
a
on up.
sauce. It's almost like a gel.
Fuck
It
beets.
depends on where you get it from.
All right, Kippy, you're
It's
going to
gotta
go
be-
next.
It's got to be
So-
you crops.
Favorite. If I had to go with a favorite, it would be the mac and cheese, like crock pot mac and cheese.
You've never had my mom's mac and
I
cheese.
was going to be very specific on my turn and say B's mac and cheese, but,
But there might be a new favorite coming up. I saw a video. Have any of y'all heard of deep fried deviled eggs?
No.
So I saw a video of like they're breaded deviled eggs deep fried, and they look
I don't know if I
amazing.
could do with that. I don't like deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs are good
No,
if they're
we
we
made
have to
the right
stop
way.
giving our opinions
We do.
while we're
We do.
when we haven't listed stuff.
That's true.
But I don't know, just it looks good.
All right. Least favorite.
Least favorite food would have to be the macaroni salad.
Oh, God. That's a good one.
I just don't. I
As your
can't get down with
as
it.
your least favorite. Okay.
I can't get down with macaroni salad. I've never had macaroni salad that I was just like, I love this. This is great.
I can get behind that statement.
Okay.
All right. Overrated?
Overrated is gonna have to be the yams. I feel
Fighting
like
up in here.
Coming in
everybody
overrated.
makes yams. I feel like every
It
time
is.
I go to Thanksgiving, it's like somebody has a different version
Yeah.
of yams.
All right. Underrated.
You know, let me just go in and say, I don't think I've ever eaten yams. Ever.
Really, like the marshmallows on top.
No,
Never
no,
tried
no,
them.
time out,
Never tried
time
them.
out.
Never tried them.
There's a difference between sweet potatoes and yams.
Well, yeah, yams.
Never tried
We-
either one.
We're Southern folk around here. We eat sweet potato casserole. We don't eat no candied yams. We eat sweet potato casserole at our Thanksgiving dinner.
The most underrated, I'd have to say, is green bean casserole.
With the French onions on top.
Oh yeah, you
With
gotta
the
have
little crunchies.
You gotta have the crunch. That's what
you
makes
can't call
it.
them French onions. They're French's fried onions.
Yes, the
French's
brand.
is
French's
the
is the brand.
Exactly. They're just fried onion
Motherfuckers
strings.
know what I'm saying when I say French onions, okay?
The green bean casserole is highly underrated.
Okay.
I made green bean casserole.
Who's next? It's only
2
two of
years
us
ago.
left. Me?
I'm going to go
Most
last because it's my
complicated thing
game.
I've ever made.
Okay.
I'm going to give you
Took
the
like 3
correct
hours to
answers
make
here.
Correct answers. All right, I'm going to start off with overrated. The deviled egg.
Love my deviled eggs.
Overrated. I can't stand it. Stink the fucking house up. Don't bring your fucking deviled eggs to my Thanksgiving dinner.
Fuck them eggs, and we always make them, and I don't fucking eat them. Fuck them things.
They stink your house up for
Hey,
days. Nah,
I got all the eggs in the world. You're gonna start eating them now.
Fuck
I'm
it.
not-
And I'm gonna start delivering them to your house,
He
whether
does.
you ask or not.
Every time we need eggs, we just ask Kippy. We're
That's
like, hey,
right.
can we get some eggs this
There we
week?
go.
Let's fucking come on down.
Underrated.
Underrated.
I'm going to go cranberry sauce.
Gross.
But I'm very particular. I don't want no cranberry sauce out of a can. I want U-Crops cranberry sauce.
U-Crops. Everything from U-Crops is delicious.
My least favorite item, and you don't see this often, but some people provide a white gravy, like a turkey gravy. I don't like it. No, I want some. I want brown gravy. I want that hearty brown.
Yeah.
Brown
warm-
gravy for my mashed potatoes, and
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to gravy, it depends on what you're eating.
I don't want the white gravy.
When I go to Cracker Barrel
Here we go.
and I get the fried chicken, I love the white gravy.
But
on
that's
there.
a different.
I know.
That's
I'm
not
just
the same white gravy.
No,
or like the biscuits.
You're talking about like a biscuit gravy.
Yeah.
Whatever gravy they serve up on. That's like a sawmill gravy they're putting on.
yeah.
I'm talking about that white turkey gravy.
Oh no.
It looks like congealed fat
Oh,
sitting
fuck
over
no,
it.
no, no,
You know what I'm
no,
talking
I don't
about?
want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Isn't it like more brown, like tan, kind of?
Nah, some of them are white.
It's white.
Almost clear. Depending on, I mean, it depends on how you make it.
I'm thinking of the Cracker Barrel gravy.
That's what I was thinking of too, but apparently we're
Have you ever
wrong.
had the
We're
Cracker
wrong.
Barrel? Yeah. I think you're taking. That's not the same gravy. I'm talking about like Thanksgiving Day. Some people have.
I don't know.
brown
I
gravy
usually
and the
don't
white
put gravy on mine. I eat turkey the way it's intended to be eaten.
raw.
Eat it. I like to eat it. The turkey. It's so good the way you eat it. That turkey.
Dry.
Just eat it dry as shit.
Well, if that's the way it was cooked, then I'm not going to insult the chef by putting gravy on it.
So that was my least favorite.
Unless it's the mashed potatoes, because
So I need to move
gravy
it.
all
I
over
love
my mashed
brown gravy on mashed
Yeah.
potatoes. Make a pit in the center.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Fill it
yeah,
all
like a
up.
volcano.
Yeah.
Favorite?
Favorite.
Least favorite, whichever one. I don't know.
Least favorite was the white turkey
Well,
gravy.
turkey, okay.
Okay. Favorite. I'm gonna go with the sweet potato casserole. Now, I don't know how everybody else's family makes sweet potato casserole, but we from the South, where I come from. And that sweet potato casserole, not only is sweet potatoes already sweet, but around we put about 5 sticks of butter in that sweet.
Marshmallows on top.
Hold on, 5 sticks of butter, 5 cups of brown sugar, and mix them sweet potatoes up, put them in a pan, and then we're going to throw marshmallows on top of it with some more brown sugar on top of that, and then we're going to sprinkle some pecans and a little bit more brown sugar on top of that, and then we're going to throw it in the broiler for about 10 minutes, get them marshmallows nice and brown. That's how we make sweet potato casserole where I come from.
And then you're gonna wash it down with the sweet ice.
It doubles. The sweet potato casserole.
I got the
doubles.
diabetes just listening to you.
The sweet potato casserole doubles a sweet potato pie almost for dessert.
It does.
You
It
come
is-
back
it is
for-
a dessert.
When the sweet potato casserole in my house is left out for
Somebody
dessert.
shake my sugar. I feel flush.
It's left out for dessert. Okay, that's my favorite, and it's got to be crispy. That brown sugar.
It is
got to
good,
be
though.
Crispy. Ain't no yams.
When
I
you
don't
get-
want no
when you-
yams. I want sweet potato
You
casserole.
get that scoop, and the marshmallow just stretches.
stringing.
Extra marshmallow.
I
It's got to
can
be
do it.
the little ones.
I can do it without the marshmallow. I don't even need that.
The marshmallow just adds.
Like I said, when I make sweet potato casserole, I'm putting the whole 5 sticks of butter in there. We only got about 5 sweet potatoes.
What do you think, Remy? I think Remy eat anything.
She would. She don't know what to think.
I've
here.
seen her eat a white cat turd once.
That is a lie.
I don't think Remy has a favorite or a least.
She
Remy
doesn't.
don't
It's,
know.
it's all her favorite.
Remy doesn't know what to do. If she
All right,
saw a
Josh,
cat.
you give us the official.
The official Thanksgiving list.
What is it?
Underrated. No, starting with overrated. Sorry. I'm going to have to go with the deviled egg. I hate a deviled egg. I don't particularly like eggs in general, but a deviled egg is especially disgusting to me.
Can I intervene?
Yes.
I don't like a deviled egg when they put the pickles or the relish in there. I'll eat it without the relish.
Nope. Don't want any.
You
of it.
add the relish in there? You add the relish in the deviled egg? And I don't want that shit.
Don't want any of it on my plate, especially touching my other food.
And then when you add the paprika on top of it, I don't want it either. I just want a hard-boiled egg.
So I just looked it up on Delish.com's website. The top 2 favorite foods. Number 1,
It's probably deviled egg.
America's number 1 favorite Thanksgiving side, mashed potatoes.
Fuck yeah.
Coming in at a close second.
Mashed potatoes is a tough one. 'Cause
Coming
that's
in at
kinda
a
like
close second is
yeah.
the mac and cheese.
It's almost like a turkey where it's very easy to mess up.
You can make them dry-ass mashed potatoes. And
but
that
if
shit
you make it
eat.
good,
Oh, it can be thebomb.com.
You get the potato
Right.
peels in there and dip that bitches in the
little
roll.
chunks of potato still in it.
Oh, and the skins? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Like
Underrated.
like the Cracker Barrel mashed potato.
Underrated.
You know what I like from Cracker Barrel? The potato dish with the cooked top.
on, Josh.
Underrated.
Underrated.
I don't know what the name of it is.
Uh-oh.
It's that Jell-O with the pretzels on the bottom.
Oh, strawberry Jello salad.
There it is. Underrated.
Ugh.
You got the pretzels on the bottom, like a layer of Cool Whip, and then strawberry
That
Jello
just
on
doesn't
top.
sound right.
Underrated. It's
I'm back you up on that one.
so good.
Is that a communist dish?
Are you from
'Cause I've-
Russia?
I've
Yes.
What
never
the hell are
seen
you
that.
talking about?
It's been at every family function we've had since we were 1 year old.
Again, we from the South.
Right, right.
never heard
Y'all
of
also hormonal as fuck, so.
That would be my
Fuck you
underrated.
say, bitch. All right, favorite.
Favorite would be the mac and cheese.
I think that'd be
Bees
mine.
mac and cheese, to be specific.
Ooh, mama got a shout out.
You know why I don't put mac and cheese as my favorite?
Because you ain't had my mom's motherfucker.
Because mac and cheese is another one of those dishes you can completely fuck up. I know every single one of y'all up in here has had some dry ass mac and cheese.
It is pretty true. True statement.
You haven't had bees mac and
I'm
That's
not
why, I
worried about
specific-
Bees mac
that's
and
why I
cheese.
specifically said Bees mac and cheese. Is she making that for Mimi's?
God, I've never had it, but my wife
No,
makes
they
some
make
pretty
that
good
crock
mac and
pot
cheese.
shit.
But I'm saying we've
You
all
ain't
been
had
to a
my mama's-
cookout. We've all been to a cookout or some kind of function. You go up in there and you're like, oh, I can't wait to get some mac and cheese. And you get up there and it's like somebody boiled noodles and sprinkle a little bit of damn cheddar cheese on top and a
That's
stick
it.
of butter.
And that's it.
And they're crispy as hell. That ain't mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell they try to fix, but it ain't mac and cheese.
Least
I want
favorite.
mine gooey. Like
Least
when
favorite.
You pick it up. You talking about
When
the
you pick
marshmallow?
when you pick it up, this cheese has got to stretch.
Just like the marshmallows.
Yes. The mac and cheese still has to be in contact with the dish when it's on your plate.
And I
Josh.
want
And you have to pull the strings
Josh.
to break it.
and I want a crispy top surface.
Josh, they just ain't had my mom's mac and
Pink
cheese.
They haven't. They haven't.
They don't fucking know.
Least favorite.
What is it?
The Watergate salad.
Oh my god.
The Watergate,
The Watergate
salad.
salad. Yeah, that shit's for the birds.
That's
Look.
disgusting.
I just want to tell you right now, we have a family function with Ashley's side of the family. Ashley will text my mom and say, B, we need your mac and cheese. And my mom will go to the store
She'll make like 4 pans of
that
it.
morning and make this shit and deliver it to
right.
us because it's that fucking
That's why
good.
we love you. That's why we love you, B.
I'm a mac and cheese connoisseur, so I'm gonna have to get a little taste of this and
Yeah, I'm gonna have
It
to.
is.
I mean, I'm a
It's very good.
stone's throw away. So when
I know,
this
same
mac and
with-
cheese
same
comes
with-
in,
You came to David's thing here, right?
Same with
After
Geoff.
the funeral?
I'm gonna need an invite.
No, they didn't. They weren't. They don't think they can.
No.
Y'all thought y'all were coming, but y'all think y'all ended up not coming because it was here.
Dude, we had a cook off at
Them
work.
kids, them
A
kids
French
won't
toast
acting right.
cook off. I won.
We'll get y'all a sample of my mom's mac.
I'm doing a smoked mac and cheese.
My
this
sample's gonna
Thanksgiving,
need to come into the
so-
size of a 10 by 10 dinner plate.
That's the only way I make mac and cheese now. I make a hell of a mac and cheese. I like my mac and cheese saucy, gooey.
That's why I say gooey, not gooey. Cheesy.
I make a cheese sauce.
Yeah, and then you pour that in, and then you put more cheese on top.
Yes.
You got to put more on top.
Hold
And then
on.
I'll sprinkle a little panko crumbs on there to give it some
Geoff, G, get the fuck off's got a question real
Hold
quick.
on. He just said panko crumbs. You also got to put some Parmesan, some
Yeah,
grated
yeah,
Parmesan
yeah,
on there
yeah,
as well,
yeah.
and crisp it all up.
Yeah.
How do you make the cheese sauce?
Beer, butter, and cheese.
Beer. There's beer in there?
Yeah, I do. Personally, that's how I do.
Beer
I mean,
cheese.
this is America, so
Butter.
I gotta say, we went to Mellow Mushroom today, and we got the kids mac and cheese for Bryce, and let me tell you what, that shit was like wedding mac and cheese. It won't.
Wedding mac and cheese.
No, like it won't craft. Like you go to fucking Gus's and shit, and you get that craft.
Riverbound.
Call them out.
Riverbound.
I mean,
Sports page.
most
Blue
restaurants,
box mac and
most
cheese.
restaurants you get fine. Most restaurants you get Kraft mac and cheese in a bag.
Yeah.
This shit, cater style, wedding style mac and cheese.
They just buy the little cups and they just put them in the microwave real quick.
oh, the Easy Mac.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 30 seconds, bitch.
And then they serve it to you.
This shit was.
And let me tell you what,
good.
the noodle. makes
Noodles a big key.
Oh, it
I
is.
never-
An overcooked
I like-
or an undercooked noodle can
It's got to be
ruin
the
it.
shell noodles.
I never use a macaroni noodle for
It's got to
macaroni
be
and
shell
cheese.
noodles for me.
Never.
What do you use?
I'll-
Shells
I'll
or
use a
the
fucking
twisty ones?
I'll use a rigatoni noodle.
What
I
are
don't
the
know.
twisty
The shells.
ones?
Rigatoni?
A
Okay.
rigatoni's a twist.
So I was a rigatoni guy, but now I'm stepping my game. I'm a cavatappi guy.
I don't even know what the hell that
What?
means.
Cavatappi. Pull it up. Cavatappi.
How do you spell
How do you
that?
I
spell
can't
it?
even say that.
CAVA.
We're just going to Google.
Go pull it up. Okay, cavatappi. I'm trying to think who serves
Cavatappi
cavatappi.
noodle.
Carrabba. I think Carrabba's.
Ooh, I got it. Cavatappi.
Turn that phone around so I can see it.
It's got the hole in the middle, but it's squiggly.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's about. They're
Blake's
about that
mom
long.
uses that sometimes.
Oh, there we go.
Blake's mom uses that sometimes.
That's
Yeah.
cavatappi.
There we
she'll,
go.
She'll do that, or she'll
Show
do
it to
the,
Geoff.
It's like a spring.
She'll
Yeah.
do those, and she'll do the
So the cheese-
large elbow macaroni.
So the cheese gets inside the
Yeah.
noodle. It's stuck around and that's why I like the rigatoni originally, because the cheese is all in it. You know, the spring. But the cavatappi is my new. It's got a little pinky out kind of ambiance to it. You know?
A
You know what I'm
pinky
saying?
out dish.
That's high
You
class.
only
right
eat this
there.
mac and cheese
That-
if you sophisticated.
That ain't from the South, right there.
Nope.
How much?
That sounds like Maine or New York.
Cavatappi.
How much beer do I put in my cheese sauce?
He
All of
just
it.
needs your whole recipe real quick.
All of it.
I don't have a recipe. I'm a
He goes by the eyeball.
He's a per taste kind of guy. Just a little bit. That's about right.
I would probably use. I mean, it depends on how fatty you want your mac and cheese and stuff. But like,
What
let's
are
start-
you,
real
what are you
fatty.
using? Are you using like Scud Light? Are you using
It depends on what I got.
Natural
in the
light?
fridge. It depends on
Whatever
what I got
you
in the
got?
fridge. I got. I'm pulling up Blake. I got a bunch of Mick Ultra I bought today. It's good. It's only got 2.6 carbs per can. So
You know I care about my carbs when I'm eating that mac and cheese.
yeah, I know. I would think I'm normally like a full bodied beer. So I would probably go. I would probably go like a Yingling, a Bud Heavy, a Coors Banquet. Okay, but it depends on. I mean, you can play around with it though. You could put. I mean, you could put a Guinness in there if you really wanted to. You could play around with it. And the stick of butter versus half a stick of butter is, you know, kind of whatever, how you want to go.
Look, I worked at Paula Dean's restaurant. I know about the butter.
Yeah, you know, yeah. So yeah, I mean, the butter is kind of like, you know,
They would pour liquid margarine over the entire like stovetop,
yeah.
cooking those hoe cakes,
Cracker
and
Barrel,
cheese biscuits.
Cracker Barrel, same. We had butter, and you know, had like a double boiler thing. You take a pan, put some water in it, another pan, huge blocks of butter, and with a ladle, and just splashing butter all night over that grill.
Time out. You worked at Paula Dean's restaurant?
You ever been to Savannah, Georgia?
We did a layover there one, not a layover.
Lady and Sons.
We stopped there for an evening on the way to Disney. We stayed overnight in Savannah.
I went home
to this.
smelling like butter every night.
What the fuck was the name of that place we went to? Did you live? You lived there for a while?
I went to college down there.
It's a. it
Would
was a
you say that the
bar-
restaurant
a
is
bar
racist?
restaurant.
What?
Remember she was in the media.
That
What-
is the biggest bullshit.
Everybody
ever.
says that place is just a tourist trap, and the
let me-
food is actually trash.
Everyone has said that. Now I got the food. I got the food for free. So
So it was always good.
It was
free
always
food,
good
Free
for
food
me.
is always good food.
but what
Is it overpriced food?
It is overpriced.
So then it's trash.
But Jason brought up a good point. Paula Deen, from my experience, okay, let me say, I worked there for a good year. Never saw her. Never, ever saw her. She does not really run that restaurant. Her son does. But she was all about giving people second chances. And, I mean, there was a guy there that worked there that was, like, convicted of manslaughter and stuff. And, you know, I think she got a bad rap with all of that.
Yeah.
That situation.
I mean, I like Paula Deen. I think she's a great.
I thought she was making a comeback.
I think
hadn't
she
seen
is.
her,
Well,
but-
I don't know.
Real Southern Belle.
She is a real Southern belle. I love some Paula Deen. I like watching her cooking shows. You know, I just think there's. I think the thing with Paula Deen, like Southern cooking, she doesn't have that flair. Like the thing with cooking now, chefs is like you got to have flair. So like Guy Fieri is huge. Alton Brown's trying to make a comeback. I don't think it's working, but I think flair. You know what I mean? And she doesn't have the flair. She has traditional Southern cooking down to a pack.
She's old school. She got her start working, handing out lunches in Forsyth Park, which is the park that Forrest Gump was filmed in, right there in Savannah, Georgia.
Is there a place called Crystal City Tap House?
Not that
You
I
don't
know
know?
of.
Okay.
That could have been newer.
I can't think of the name of this place.
Yeah.
All right, but we also went to some ice cream parlor that was like 50s themed. It was very cool.
Yes.
What was that called? Do you remember?
I don't remember. It's right next to the SCAD Theater.
Yes, it is. Yes, it was so good. They were really good.
Leopold's?
Maybe that was
think it was Leopold's.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Anywho.
Yeah. So, all right. So then traditional Southern mac and cheese would be butter and milk or butter and heavy cream. Substitute your cream or milk for beer. Okay. And you get basically beer cheese.
Yep. I worked at Paula Deen's on Thanksgiving. So,
I bet you that was interesting.
free food.
Yeah. If I don't have to go to Cracker Barrel ever again, I'm not going to be upset. I ate enough Cracker Barrel working there for 3 years.
I'm going to be quite upset because their chicken fried chicken and chicken fried steak and their pancakes are all very delicious.
They redid the chicken fried chicken recipe.
Whoa.
It is on point.
Oh, it's better than it was?
Well, it was like all flat, like they hammered it out. But now
Yeah.
it's like
It's like a
there's
breast
something
almost.
there.
Okay.
What?
Yo, I gotta say,
Now they serve alcohol? This will be a good time.
I
gotta
I don't
say-
like I don't want to word it this way, but it is the millennials are coming in, right? So now you got millennials up there in corporate, like we got to bring some flair. to the
Generation
Cracker
X.
Barrel.
cancel Cracker Barrel.
Huh?
They tried to cancel Cracker
Yeah, because of the name.
I gotta say, Cracker Barrel's got a damn good cheeseburger.
It's like the only thing Blake eats is cheeseburgers and french fries.
Well,
He's
all right,
like a
so we're
child.
on the Cracker Barrel. What's your
Like a
favorite?
child? He
What's
is
your
a
favorite
child.
entree from Cracker Barrel? Starting with Kip.
What was the question?
Favorite entree from Cracker Barrel?
Potato dish, 100%.
No, entree. That's not.
Is it entree if you make it your entree? I will order a whole plate of potato dish and just eat that.
What is that?
No,
hash brown
Hash
casserole.
brown casserole.
No, okay. So the hash brown casserole. My favorite dish that I get every time I go there is the grilled chicken tenderloins.
They're pretty good.
A little bit of steak sauce on the side.
Okay.
Heinz 57.
All right. All right, Jeff.
You know I go for that chicken fried chicken. I do. I do.
It's so good.
There you go.
And I'm gonna go with mine.
I know what Blake's going to say.
The cheeseburger.
I'm going with a cheeseburger, and then I order the biscuits
Biscuits?
and jelly.
I'm torn. I really am.
Between
The country fried steak is hands
chicken
down.
fried chicken.
No. The other, their pancakes are hands down, bar none, the best I've ever had.
Yeah. Because we use
Buttermilk, real buttermilk.
We use butter. They use buttermilk.
And their
Holy,
syrup-
like I still work there, but
Their syrup hits different for some reason. Like their
Once Cracker
syrup
Barrel,
is-
always Cracker Barrel.
The syrup is so good there.
Holy
It
shit!
is. There's,
well, it's not thick like my.
well, no, they
type.
like they're little vials of syrup.
Or like crack cocaine.
That's what they come in. They're like little tiny glass vials of syrup.
Holy shit! Time out.
What?
I just fucking realized we were talking about food, and I got some that I had for episode 19, but we were so political we didn't talk about it.
Well, and it was just
Why
me
are
and
you interrupting the questionnaire for
Really?
that?
Because it deals with food. Fuck you.
Let's finish off.
This is important.
Those are my two.
okay.
The country fried steak and the pan clock.
This is
Pancocks.
painfully
Pan
hard
clocks
for
are the
me.
best.
Painfully hard for me to come up with a favorite because I worked there for 3 years and I've had everything on the menu and everything at Cracker Barrel is good. There's not anything that's really
So
horrible.
with you working there, how often did you pretty much eat dinner there? For like
every night.
you would eat dinner there, you wouldn't get tired of it?
No.
No.
he just
Well,
he
we
went
get-
through
A lot of people
rotation.
get sick of the food. Like if they cook it all day, they don't want anything to do with it.
Here's the thing. Sorry, so you talk about free food. We got half off. So the trick, oh God, I'm going to get fired. So the trick is you get half off, right? What we used to do was order off the kids' menu. You order the kids' chicken tenders. Let me throw three extra tenders into the deep fryer. Now I got 6 tenders instead of 3. I'm ordering a kid's cheeseburger, but I'm going to throw down the full-blown half-pound burger on the fucking grill.
I'll say, who's really watching how much you're actually cooking?
I knew it was a half-pound burger, you sons of bitches.
Management does keep an eye
Yeah.
on things. I got written up quite a few times.
Really for eating while you're cooking?
Yeah.
How many stars you got on your bib, Jason?
Oh, when I left out of there,
Were you 5 stars?
they don't have 5 stars. It only goes to 4.
Oh, I thought it was 5.
I have 4 stars in the dish room and 2 stars on the grill.
Were you ever a waiter?
No, fuck that.
I'm not cut out for
I'm not.
being a
I'm not a
waiter.
people person. You got to be 18 or older to be on the grill.
I'm a people person. I just ain't got the memory.
I wash the the dishes and bust the tables. I will say this though. Anybody that listens that's in high school, it's a great place to work because back then in 2004, I was making like $8.50 an hour, busting tables and washing dishes.
So I was working at
They
Carpool's
didn't.
my
They
first
didn't.
job.
They didn't tip. They don't tip. They don't tip their bus boys. You just bus for $8.50 an hour. It's dish room bussing, same thing. You just like if we all worked in dish room, like all right, who's washing dishes and who's bussing tables?
Instead of picking up the dirty dishes, you're washing.
And then after everybody's smoke break, you'd flip back and
yeah,
forth.
yeah. Hey man, I need a smoke break. You can bus after that.
Couldn't you
whatever.
smoke in the break room? Well, back then you could smoke in restaurants, so it didn't matter.
Yeah,
Back
all right,
then.
So back then, yes, we did smoke in the break room.
But you could still smoke in the restaurant, couldn't you? Like
And the
they still had a
They still had
smoking.
smoking
yeah, you
section?
still had the
Yeah,
smoking
yeah.
section back then. Yeah, of
Smoking
course.
or non-smoking?
Yeah,
Yeah, back then. That third little small dining area was the smoking one.
I forget that used to be a thing.
Yeah, when you first walked in, it was always smoking or non-smoking.
First available, I don't care.
I still haven't listed my favorite.
No, you haven't. Go ahead.
Not.
You still haven't picked one. That's why.
Not. So, I'm going to go with the fried chicken tender BLT sandwich on sourdough.
Jesus
specific.
Christ.
Yeah.
That was very
Now, if
specific.
we're in there for breakfast, though, what's the one where you get steak and eggs? I can't remember what that's called. Is that Uncle
Probably, probably
Herschel's?
just steak and
No,
eggs.
it's like it's probably one of those like Uncle Herschel's.
Uncle.
It's the grandma's
Uncle
breakfast
Herschel's
plan.
breakfast.
Uncle Herschel's breakfast.
Come on
Right.
down, Uncle.
So I do that. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Their sirloins, their little 8-ounce sirloins, are freaking better than Longhorns. I'll tell you that.
No way.
Oh fuck yeah, it is. I hate Longhorns. They
Really?
suck. They couldn't cook a goddamn hamburger right if they wanted to. Sorry.
If you're not going to Texas Roadhouse for a steak,
Nah,
out
true.
on a budget. I'm not talking about like Texas Day Brazil or Ruth's Chris or anything like that. If you're going to a chain,
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse,
Yeah.
hands down.
Like two people for
Cracker
what?
Barrel's a close second.
2 steak
apparently.
dinners for like $20
I'm
bucks.
sorry.
Time out. I used to work at Texas Roadhouse.
They got some bacon steaks.
It was good until Jew was no longer on the grill. And that's not Jew,
Nobody
J-E-W. That's Jew,
I don't think
J-U.
you can say that on the.
I can because I used to work there, so shout out.
Like Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, dude, that motherfucker could cook a steak.
When they took that Jew off the grill, I don't think you can say
It
that.
wasn't that Jew. It was just
He's
when
starting
they
to
took
slur a
just
little
Jew.
bit. We
His
might
name
need to
was
cut
Jew,
it off.
Bro,
All right.
how many have you had?
I don't know, but I got some. We're talking about food, and I really wrote all this stuff down.
I mean, I'm not the only one who hears it, right?
19.
Look at it. I can see it in his face.
Dude,
so
I've
much
been on-
excitement.
I've been on those antibiotics for like 2.5 weeks, man.
Oh, there we go. That's the blame game.
His brain's only at 80%.
Dude,
Next,
did
watch
y'all
out, Jeff. He's going to
see-
start spitting next.
Then you're really gonna have the Rona.
He's going to have a stroke.
did y'all fucking see that Oreo built an asteroid-proof bunker in Norway?
Who did?
Oreo.
Or
Like
that,
the company.
that would be
hold on. Oreo
No.
or mandalas?
Oreo. To save
who
the
fuck
Oreos
is that? Who bought
cookies.
whatchamacallit?
Mandalas bought that part of Nabisco.
Nabisco. yeah.
That's
Well, I mean, a world without Oreos is
I was
not
gonna
a
say
world I'm gonna
Nestle,
live
but I
in,
knew that
so.
wasn't right.
Each cookie pack is wrapped in protective mylar, which can keep our cookies safe from temperatures to negative 80 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, but what about radioactivity? Like if I drop a nuke on that place, or they like Twinkies will
Am I
survive that shit,
am I
right?
gonna glow if I eat it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
These are the things I need to know.
it's above the permafrost line, so probably wouldn't be good.
I want to know why Oreo. I'm not hating on Oreo because that's my favorite goddamn cookie. Okay,
only double stuff. The only double stuff.
Oreo
double
milk.
stuffed Oreos.
Dude, have you
Tell you
time
what.
out? Have you had the mega stuff? Because I haven't yet. and
That's
I
too
really-
much. Too much.
Too
icing.
much.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
ratio's
there's a
off.
ratio's way
Hold
off.
on.
So I went to Walmart about a year
on.
ago.
That's
and
where
they
you first
had
fucked up.
The most stuff. It was more than the mega stuff.
It was called
It was
most.
called the most stuff.
Was it about
And I
that
think-
thick?
Yes, it was
That's
like
ridiculous.
4 times the cream
That's
of the
not- that's
regular
ridiculous.
Oreo. And I
Lots
swear
of
to God,
cream.
I swear to God, I think they like banned that or made it illegal or something because you cannot find it now.
That's no double stuffed is like the perfect ratio.
It is.
It's
Now-
the perfect amount of cream.
Now, speaking
cookie.
of
Yeah.
Oreo
White
making
cream.
a bunker,
White cream in your mouth.
I found out last
You gotta
night
lick
that
it.
the owner, the CEO of Under Armour, has his own tank in Baltimore, Maryland.
Well, he lives. The company was
Yeah.
founded in Baltimore.
He has an Under Armour tank.
But I'm saying this is Oreo cookies. Why do they need a bunker? A radio?
Who's gonna find it?
What?
No,
The Norwegians will.
Hold on. No, I have the coordinates. They
Oh,
gave
they told you where it's at.
Yeah.
But all right.
Probably
So
just take it off their taxes.
what other great thing could?
So are
Oreo-
the cookies there now?
I think so.
Do they have at least,
trip.
do they,
Yeah. Can
do
we
they
go
have
there?
at least 2 of every cookie that they've ever done? You know, it's like Noah's Ark. They need 2 of every cookie.
Oh, does that mean they still got the Game of Thrones cookies?
Dude, we got those.
I know they were just.
I never
regular,
had the Game of Thrones.
They were just
cookies.
regular cookies.
I
They
was-
just had
Dude,
Game of Thrones
hold on,
designs on
hold on.
the cookie part.
Hold on, Kippy. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
Every episode.
Jeff?
I haven't watched it yet.
I've watched
I
every-
Get out.
I know.
Get out.
I know.
Jason.
No, he didn't.
Losers.
I watched every episode at least twice.
Yeah, losers.
So good.
Game
Yeah,
of Thrones
Bunch of losers.
was our biggest
Never seen
disappointment
it.
still
Y'all are
up
losers.
until this point in life.
Season 8 was pretty disappointing, but everything up until that point was
Shame.
fantastic. Fantastic.
Hey,
Shame.
I think it's time we close this one off. We're coming up on an hour.
I'm caught up on the
Shame.
Mandalorian.
I haven't watched this week's, but I am caught up other than that.
On what show?
The
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
I'm not caught up on this week's, but I do.
I
So
watched.
I watched
I had
them
never
last
seen
night.
it. So I had never seen any of the Star Wars.
Get the fuck out.
No,
No.
I have now. So
Okay.
my boss had me binge watch it because he wanted me to watch The Mandalorian.
Which order did you?
So I watched it in the order that the story made sense. So you watch, was it 4, 5, 6, 1, 2? No,
You're supposed to watch it in the machete order.
What's the machete order?
Oh, the
No.
machete order. It's where you watch.
so you watch 1, 2, 3,
No.
and then the
One is irrelevant to the whole story. You don't even watch one.
You got to watch it in the way the story makes
Why
sense.
don't you watch one?
What does one have to do with anything?
One is pretty terrible. It doesn't get good till episode 3.
Well, it
One-
gives you the background of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan.
So then-
Qui-Gon dies in that episode.
So
I don't think
after
you got
episode
well, that's Obi-Wan's start, though.
It's
After
irrelevant to the
episode
whole
3
story.
Queen Amidala.
Nothing important happens in
Queen
that episode.
Amidala.
Remy.
COVID.
So you,
I think she's eating that rat
so.
poison.
You watched 1, 2,
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6.
and then I watched.
I think she's into the rat poison.
What was
Solo.
So then you watch
no, no,
Solo,
no.
and then
Rogue One.
you watch Solo, then Rogue One, because Han Solo was in Rogue One, right?
No.
So the other way around. Then you watch Rogue One, and then you watch Solo because that introduces you to him, and then Rogue One goes right into Episode 4. Like literally, the ending scene.
Yeah.
That's why I had to watch it that way.
The machete order is you watch 4 and 5, and then you watch.
It already doesn't make sense.
I just can't.
Why?
Oh, okay. 4 and 5. I was
4
thinking
and-
you said 5 and 6.
No, 4 and 5. Then you watch 2 and 3 as a flashback to give you the backstory into.
I hate flashbacks.
Well, then you suck.
So
and then you watch 6, and then 7, 8, 9. And somewhere, I think
You never watch 1.
you never watch 1 because 1
is pretty stupid.
It does not. Everything that happens in 1 is irrelevant to the rest of the series. It literally is. Tell me one thing that happens in 1 that you don't find that you can't find out enough information in.
I just liked watching 1 because you got to see him as a kid. Like it gave the start of him, and then 2 and 3 was like 2 he was working into the Jedi process, and then 3 he was a Jedi.
Yeah.
So
Blake's calling it. He's done.
I mean, we're still good.
You're toasted.
I know. I mean,
This is. How
Maybe-
did we go from Thanksgiving dinner
I know.
to Star Wars?
What?
Because we ended up at Game of Thrones.
And I was about to dive into Game of Thrones.
Oh hell no! I would have drawn the line.
Oh no!
It seems like we've got a general
Look.
Star Wars consensus here.
All right,
Look.
let's bring in The Walking Dead.
Oh,
I
God.
love The Walking Dead.
No.
Yo.
No.
I did see.
Do
If you
I?
grew your hair out, I could see it.
I
A
could see it.
Daryl?
I could
Yeah,
see
I
it with
could
the
see it.
hair. With the hair.
If you
grown
grew
out.
your hair out and carried around a crossbow, I could definitely see it.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah,
Look,
sure.
Daryl.
look. Everyone,
I'm gonna put some Just for Men white in my beard, and I could be Rick.
You could be Herschel.
no,
You could
Rick.
Herschel.
Rick is gonna be.
You lose your head. Don't worry.
Rick is gonna be in a
My arm
Christmas
first.
story or whatever, a Christmas Carol.
Are they
He's
redoing
gonna
that
be the.
for the
He's gonna be the
15,000th
Scrooge.
time?
I still say the best ending to
Rick.
The Walking Dead is he wakes up and it was a coma dream the whole time.
That would be
That'd be a great
Isn't this-
ending.
Is this the last season?
11's
Well, they said
11's supposed to be the last season.
it's going to take 2 years to wrap up, though.
Why?
That's what they said.
'Cause
It's
of
going to be
COVID.
on.
Do y'all think
no.
Rick's going to come back?
Yeah,
Because
Yes.
he's still
Yes,
alive.
he is alive.
they're making a movie about it.
Did anybody watch the little
movie.
the new spinoff that was filmed in Hopewell?
The fear. No. I know what you're talking
That's
about.
the movie.
They got a spinoff of the spinoff.
No,
So-
no, it's not a spinoff. It explains. It apparently gives more detail into what happened to Rick.
Well, the spinoff is about like life
Carl!
way after it happened.
Yeah, it's like these kids only
So-
know this life.
Funny story about this that new show is in Doswell. We worked. Our fire station was next to a junkyard, and they used a.
Did they film right next to you?
No, they didn't film there, but they took a destroyed tractor trailer that we were playing with and training on. They used it for their show.
Oh, nice.
It's so when you see it, like there's an episode in that show of you'll see it like this tractor trailer that's all filleted open. That's our trailer from Doswell here in Virginia.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
I mean, it was filmed in Hopewell. Parts of it was.
I watched a movie the other night.
Oh my god! So did I. I mean, you want a fucking cookie? Because we can make them.
well, let's do it.
Let's
oh
cut
my-
this.
You're so checked out. You can go fucking
Goodbye.
preheat the oven and
I'm
get
not
shit
checked
going.
out, you
Goodbye.
sons of bitches.
Marky Mark.
Ratings are life.
What about him?
I haven't heard of this. Netflix put me onto it. I thought it was something new, but it's like 3 years old.
Mile
I
22.
Mile 22.
Never,
Oh, such
never
a
heard
good
of
fucking
it. I
movie.
did watch Patriots Day last weekend. Oh, my
Mile
God, that's
22
so
is a
fucking
good movie, but it's a
I
weird
did just
movie.
binge watch all.
It is weird. Messed me up there at the end.
Blake's on it. I just binge watched all of the 100.
Good
Never
good
watched
fucking
it.
show. Jeff, have you
It
seen
is
the
a
100?
great show.
I started watching it. It was pretty interesting, the first episode. I only watched really the first one.
I watched all of it in 1 month.
All right.
I will not watch it because one night I came over here to record with Blake and they were watching it and it looked really weird and I didn't want to get
Oh,
into it.
my
Are you still
God.
watching Yellowstone?
That's
I haven't
done,
seen
baby.
that yet. I haven't seen
Oh,
Wrapped
get,
up.
it. Is that good?
Well, see,
It's
we're in
boring.
between. We're in between
it boring?
seasons.
get the fuck on Yellowstone.
It's not
right
boring.
now.
Did you?
Where do you watch it
On
at?
Peacock.
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 I don't have Peacock.
Oh, yes, you do. If you
Do you
have
have-
Xfinity, it's
I don't
free.
have. I just have the internet.
Oh, you.
I got
You
you.
stream everything.
I got you, Big Daddy.
You gotta give me. You gotta give me that login.
I got you.
Did you watch Sons of Anarchy?
Nope.
No. I would say Yellowstone is Sons of Anarchy in a Western form.
And just
Y'all all seen Breaking Bad, though,
Hey,
right?
take my
Nope.
dog.
Nope.
Are you shitting me?
Couldn't get into it.
Overrated.
Okay,
Couldn't
all
get
right,
into it.
all right. We can talk fucking shows in the goddamn out of the studio. Let's wrap this one up.
You
All right,
are
thank
just-
you.
Wrap it
I
up. You've all seen the Chappelle Show. Wrap it up.
I'm not.
want to apologize to all the listeners for Blake's blatant.
He's yelling in the microphone,
I am-
angry.
He doesn't want to talk
red.
to you guys anymore.
He's fucking hulking out over here.
I'm-
He's
You-
maxing out the bar on the Audacity app.
You sons of
Now
bitches
you-
are working my fingers to death. I'm having a carpal tunnel in my left hand trying to work this fucking audio. I'm not maxed out. You're fucking rambling. Let's cut this out for the
Literally in the
listeners.
red right now.
Fuck you. That's you talking,
Oh, here
bitch.
we go. I think we've hit the record for fuck yous. So fuck you and good night.
Hey, this is a family fucking environment. No cursing.
Yeah, god damn it. Cut
Hey.
that fucking shit out.
Hey, everyone, have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Enjoy the time with your family.
We love you.
And leave the deviled eggs at home. Nobody wants them.
Throw them straight
Unless
in the
they're deep
trash
fried.
can.
Don't even make them. Save them for scrambled eggs.
Mac and cheese is life.
Peace.
brown gravy.
Screw Northam and his 25-person limit.
Fuck
And
yeah.
have an awesome
Pack that
Thanksgiving.
house.
Go out Black Friday. Don't spend all your money.
Don't spend any money.
Only half of it.
Only half of it.
You might.
I can get behind that.
There we
Good
go.
night.
Good
Love
night.
y'all.
Thank you.
Later.